Alright, I think we are ready now, proper, to make our way to Weynon Priory. For real this time, no joke. So we're gonna stop at Wey, we're gonna talk to that one guy that's in Wey to sell all of our junk to. And then from there we will make our long journey to Weynon Priory, because we've wasted enough time in the Imperial City. I'm now frankly sick of this place, I don't want to be here again. I'm just kidding, I love this place, but you know what I mean. It is thoroughly overstayed its welcome for the meantime.
Welcome. Please, don't be shy. I'm listening.
We've got quite the haul to sell as well. I don't even know how much money I have. I honestly haven't looked.
You need something?
What does he
You've got
train?
a lot to learn.
He trains sneak, huh? I've got... What does that say? Is that 8? I have 8,000 gold. Yeah, you know what? Let's bump my sneak, I think, because we can definitely afford it. Yeah, and he only goes up to journeyman anyway, so... Yeah, he can't help you train any higher. At least not for this level. Alright, so that was a good chunk of my funds, but... Dwarven Claymore. What does that look like? Yo, that looks crazy. That looks nutty. Gauntlets of Revelation. What does that do? Detect life. That's honestly not bad. I think whatever I have is just like, frost, right? Something like that. If I haggled with him... 46, let's try 47.
Oh, you drive a hard bargain.
He's accepting of it.
That seems a fair price.
Sell the glass dagger as well. I think we will also sell the elven longsword, because the glass shortsword deals equal damage. So we're going to get rid of that now. Free up a little bit more. Equal damage and weighs less. So I'm willing to keep that around as my desperately in need of saving weapon. War Axe of Absorption.
An excellent
sell that. When the hell did I get the Ring of Sunfire? Reflect spell and resist disease? That's amazing. Ring of Freedom's okay. Alright, so we've got Mithril Greaves. Sell the 3 shields. Several different Mithril Gauntlets.
That's an
Mithril
excellent
Cuirass. 4 of them.
You've made a... That seems a fair price.
And that seems to be everything. Yep. So what am I wearing? I'm wearing a base Ring of Fire shield. And the whatchamacallit ring, right? Weather Ward Circlet. Resist fire, resist frost. I'm totally willing to wear the Ring of Sunfire over the Ring of Frost, Fire Shield or whatever. Especially because it's a base ring. It's like default lame ring. Yeah, base Ring of Fire Shield. We'll just sell that real quick. Alright.
Another satisfied customer. Walk
We are
always
walking
in
away.
the shadow of Sithis.
With effectively the same amount of money that we came in with. But it means that we paid for our training, which is totally worth it. Ring of Sunfire, please. That is such a good ring. I can't believe I didn't know I had that. Alright. And now we'll just do a leisurely, casual stroll. So, Shadenhall, Coral, Bruma, Reville, Anvil, Leowin, Kavach, and Skingrad. And an interesting detail on the Kavach sign is there's 3 scratches next to it. Which is weird, I don't know what's up with that. But it says this is the road to follow, the other one leads to Bruma. So, follow this road we shall. Man, I can't get over how, good this game looks. Like, I know for some people it looks like Unreal Engine slop, and on some level I can understand that, but I don't know, at certain angles and at certain times, and especially during certain weathers, like right now, when it's in that, like, bright blue weather, this just screams classic Oblivion to me. Like, I'm not getting any of the vibe issues that I had before. It's like, nah, this feels like Oblivion, but I can just see the whole world instead of there being like a massive fog distance between me all the time. Have we been to Fort Nickel yet? I don't know that we have. Have we? Oh, we have. We have. I forgot the horse can jump. So Coral is this way, so this is the road we shall take. And I think we'll take this time to just kind of reflect on everything that Antares has done so far. Like, he's been on one crazy journey. Like, just alone, right? Because if we're looking at the story that I was telling with him, oh man, look at that shot. That's a crazy shot, man. There's even, like, birds in the distance. That's weird. Man. But yeah, like I was saying, right? Our character's been through quite a bit. Thrown in prison for what we can only assume is debt. Thrown in prison for debt. And, you know, let out by the Emperor, and then thrown on this wild, wild journey. Starving for money, sure. Definitely struggling for cash. But, eventually making enough money that he can buy his own home and then some, and now he's walking out of the Imperial City, a hero of the arena. That's a pretty good deal. All things considered. So there is one cave over here. Yellow Tick Cave. We might as well cross this off our map since it's pretty damn close to us. Let's see what we're dealing with here. That's, okay, those are Daedra. Leave my horse alone. What is everyone's fascination with attacking my horse, damn it? Give me those fire salts, please. What does Clan Fear drop? Nothing. Clan Fear drops nothing. Alright, We might be in for another rude awakening coming into this cave here. Right off the bat. Give me the fire salts. What do we have here? Novice, mortar and pestle, novice, alembic. Novice retort, which I will take. I don't believe I have a retort yet. A couple of novice retorts in here. Crystal ball. I don't think that's part of it. I don't know why I'm still casting that, I'm just... Clanfear Claws. Cure disease. Thank you. Calcinator. Oh, wait, is it the Calcinator I have? Yes, I don't have an alembic. I will take that, thank you. So now, if I were to make a potion, it should be a lot stronger, theoretically, right? And I do believe we can make a potion. So if I were to select this, yeah, look, we've got everything. So the mortar and pestle creates, so that combines. So that's what's necessary to even combine them to create a potion. The retort increases the magnitude and duration of all positive effects. The alembic decreases the magnitude and duration of negative effects, and the calcinator increases the magnitude and duration of all effects, both positive and negative. Which is weird, but okay. But we've got everything. So overall, good stuff. So what do we have that we can use? I've got Clanfear Claws and Root Pulp. That'll make a Cure Disease potion, which we will create. And it doesn't look like I have anything that can feasibly help us. Doesn't look like there's any other restore strength items that I have. No, there isn't. Well, that's lame, but we got a good bit of alchemy stuff, so now we've actually got a full set of alchemical, you know, lab equipment, for lack of a better term. Okay, that's a proper Clanfear, that's not a run. That's the real deal. Okie dokie. Nah, you ain't healing, son. Crap. What? What just happened? Oh, my controller died. It's like... and I dropped the battery on my toe. Goodness. Alright. We're reloaded. I just gotta slot these back into the station. Okay. Whew, cutting it close, for sure. Give me them claws. Give me those arrows. The Conjurer have anything good? Strong potion of healing? That's about it. Whew. Is there anything down here? I mean, that's where the conjurer came from, right? It's just a big empty room. You're kidding. Hey, level 16 though. Which is a frightening prospect. Gotcha. Yeah, flame atronachs are much, much easier to deal with at a distance. Honestly, they seem kind of easy to deal with in general.
Hello? Who's there? Guess it was nothing.
Do not heal. You son of a... Dwarven dagger. I mean, it's like 100 gold. I have attracted all of the conjurers now, apparently. Glass dagger, thank you very much. What is going on with my health? Whoa. I hate rooms like this. They confuse the hell out of me. I don't know where I am or what I should be looking for. Apparently there was a guy in there. Big ol' skink. Scam skins of poison, so not something I really intend on using. Although I really should be making use of everything at my disposal. Really? That was my bad. Alright. There we go. I was getting a little angry with it. Mandrake root. Thank you. Silence on self. Not something I would want. And that's a dead end. Okay. Let's go back around to where we were. Another dead end. So there was another path over this way. Let's see what we're dealing with. Splits off. Chest, dead end. No sign of any enemies. Potions of healing, pretty nice, and I guess we can just carry on down this path. Pretty straightforward cave so far, aside from the confusing rooms. Yellow Tick Hollows, okay. Right off the bat. Yeah, just keep blocking him, Conjurer. Oh my good god. This is, that was a man. Alright. So, I don't know how to deal with that.
You'll never take me down.
I'm just warming up.
Nope. Here's how I'm gonna deal with it. I'm just gonna run away. We're just gonna run. Does not look like they will follow me through that door. We're just gonna heal real quick. That was a nightmare. There were so many people in there. We're gonna walk back in. And we're gonna run back inside. So we got one of them. We got one of the conjurers. And we're just gonna periodically do that. Just like a hit and run tactic. Real guerrilla warfare going on here. Alright, let's go. I pity anyone who thinks they can approach me. Stop healing. That's not the way I came in. Run! So, the game actually crashed. I'm not sure if that's because I kept loading in and out of the cell. Let's go.
Break and fall.
Nah. Not if she's gonna be whipping that out. Please don't crash. They followed me. No, you're kidding! Now I know to use a potion real quick. Or two. Potion or two. Chase her down the hall again. Wait, where'd she go? Where is she? Did she die? What the heck? I feel like I'm being tricked. This feels like a trick. Expert retort. That's pretty good, especially since I just had a novice or apprentice one. Oh, there's a scamp there, it just doesn't see me. Well, it does now. That hit me. Sapphire, weak potion of Night Eye. It's only for 15 seconds. Don't really think I'm gonna need that. The caves in this game really aren't as dark as I remember them being. Although that might just be on my TV, because when I look back at the actual videos when I'm editing them, it is much, much darker than it is when I'm playing. Let's just put it that way. This is a dead end as well, which is weird. It's a weird dead end. There she is. No, you're a different person.
Yo, that's that.
Best way to deal with conjurers is to ignore what they conjure. Alright. Okay, so that tells me that we've seen everything then. I could swear there was another little offshoot path over here somewhere. Nope, that's just the entrance. I have no clue what happened to that other lady. I don't know if I despawned her out of existence by confusing the game by loading so many saves, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna count that as cleared. Oh, unless... Is she in here somewhere? She is. Let's go, lady. Stop running. Oh, you're just a real flame-at truck. No, my bad. I thought you were one of those pretend conjured ones. It's hard to tell. Alright, and I do believe that's this whole place cleared. Oh, there's a bed here, isn't there? Yeah, look at that. We can sleep for... It's 7 PM already? Alright, sleep for like 9 hours. That's only gonna put us at like, what? 4:30 or something? Not even, yeah. You've been trying too hard, thinking too much. Relax. Trust your instincts. Just be yourself. Do the little things, and the big things take care of themselves. If only it were that simple. Alright, our endurance is up to 50, agility is at 90, willpower is at 90. I think the next thing I want to do is probably intelligence. And let me sleep for 2 more hours. So we get a nice, good 6 o'clock sunrise when we walk outside. So that wasn't too bad. I mean, what, we died once? Once or twice, I think. Is my horse still out here? That's the big question. Uh-oh. Okay, no, it is. It is. Just forgot where I parked my horse. Need to find the road again, too. Wherever that ends up being. Is that the road? I do believe it is. Crazy shot of the city. Yeah, you know what? Hold on, I'm hopping off the horse real quick. I just want to look at it sometimes, you know? Like, it's just so good to look at. Plus, I need thumbnails, don't judge me. See some... those wolves over there? Or rats? I can't tell what those are. I think that's a wolf. We'll just ignore it. That's a troll, though. Holy crap. There's just a troll on the road. Wait. Did that kill him? That was a troll. I kind of don't like that they're not green anymore. And they just look like regular Skyrim trolls. Man, that's so lame. In fact, they look more ape-like than before. Third eye is barely an eye. Wait, hold on. I mean, it's there, it's just... it's not the same. Yeah, that's a disappointing design change. I can't believe I killed that troll in one shot. That's actually insane. Here's Fort Ash. And it would seem... oh. Maybe that's why it's weak? Because this guy fought him off?
Excuse me, I'm on duty.
Oh, my bad.
Long live the Empire!
Indeed. You sure you don't want to do anything about this place, sir? This place looks a little... dangerous. Yeah, there's like goblins here. So where's Fort Ash on the map? Right here. We've got Nickel over here. Huh. I mean, I guess it's not too far off. I'm comparing the map right now to what's in ESO to like see just how different things are. It is quite tangibly different, I will say that much. Like, it might as well be a different place entirely. Like, for one, mostly because none of the forts in ESO look anything like the forts in this game. To an extent, like, they certainly tried to make it at least look Imperial, but it doesn't look anything like what this looks like. Crystal ball, silver bowl, rusty iron mace. Interesting floor. Restore Magica, willpower. Yeah, nothing I really need. Another chest. Nice. But there's nothing over here, so that was pointless. Nice. Gotta get that acrobatics up. Can't forget about that. I'm gonna have to grind that out one of these days. I remember doing that back in the day. I'm sure it's much more difficult to do now. Because I used to just jump off of Cloud Ruler Temple and heal myself progressively. It's not something I want to do on camera, though. Yeah, like, this place is reasonably dark. Because these are the places that I have the most trouble seeing when I'm editing, because, like, you really can't see a thing. So having any sort of night eye in a place like this would be, especially helpful. But unfortunately, I do not have that. Just a rat, really? That's it? It's lame. Alright, so we got branching paths. This way looks like a dead end, kind of. Maybe not. Alright, let's continue down this way. Boy, this just, this one just kinda branches off all over the place. That one saw me, that one definitely sees me. Okay, and they're gonna be coming up over here, I imagine. Yep. Gotcha. What? Where's the crouch button? There we go, goodness. Lockpick, yeah, so these guys don't even carry anything of value anymore. In fact, what kind of weapons do they even have? Steel? Yeah. Pittance. Pitiful. Okay, we got another door. So is this a proper door? Yeah, that takes us to the stockade. Alright. Let's jump down here real quick, see what we got. Cheap wine, empty crate, bed. Come on. There we go. Gold. More gold. Roasted rat. Is this the way we came? Or no, this is the path that goes back up and around. Okay, okay. I'm trying to figure out what's causing me to glow like that, and I feel like it's the Sunfire ring. If that's the case, that's kind of annoying. Apparently I tripped a trap somewhere. Can I pull him off of that? There we go. Jesus. All that for a weak potion of healing, man. That's rough. And looks like there's literally nothing else in this room. Ooh, I almost didn't see that one. And there's a rat. Sneaks up to 47 now, that's pretty good. We're almost at that 50 mark. We did level up, so I could just go back to what's-his-name and have him train us 3 more times. I really should take advantage of training as much as possible in this. Alright, I guess that was it. Just one skirmisher. Shot him right in the butt. You know what, I'm just gonna leave that in there. That's embarrassing. I'm not gonna take that butt arrow. Are you kidding me? Cauldron full of bones. Chest with cure poison. Don't really need that. I've never really come across an instance where I desperately needed to cure poison. At least not in this game. Alright, let's blitz our way back to that door, shall we? Probably would have been quicker if I just went around, but oh well. Ow. Yeah, like even those don't poison you, or at least not significantly enough. I have always thought it's funny that those, like, dart traps just kind of shoot infinitely. Like, did no one ever think maybe... I don't know, maybe there was an infinite supply of darts loaded into them? I mean, it's not as fun, but it's definitely, like, something to genuinely sit there and think about. Like, yeah, there ain't no way this would function. This feels like a trap. Oh, they're coming. Damn goblins. And still, they're just using steel stuff. I mean, he had a dwarven short sword, which is pretty nice. I need pair hammers. That's what I need. Oh, it's one of these puzzles. Okay. I see what we're doing here. Alright, so that's everything. that opens that one. That opens the one back there. Alright, well that was easy. What's the point of these ones? I guess just to shut them behind you? It's stupid. I guess that kind of goes into what I was saying before, where it's like, it's stupid how that trap doesn't make any sense. That trap actually makes sense, because it has a means to release it once it's behind you. Or close it back up, in order to set the trap to begin with. Oh crap, they see me. Oh my. The audio's freaking out too. Not like this! Not like this. Not like this. Oh, you deal a lot of damage. Okay, hold on. What is it about this area that's making the audio explode in the way it is? I don't know if you can pick that up on the video, on the stream right now, but it is like really badly, like digitizing almost. It's very strange. Come on. I can't tell if I'm hitting that thing or not. There we go. That got him. A lot of rats. Cure poison. Gold. Fair amount of gold in there. Alright, we killed the goblin shaman, which is pretty good. So that means they probably had something nice on their body. Let's take a look. Steel arrows, potion of respite. Okay, so they didn't really have anything good on them at all. Dwarven war axe. They didn't have a staff? Oh, I guess not. Alright, well we killed all the rats. Is there anything in here? Nope, just that they've been feeding the people to the rats. Aside from that, there is nothing else down here, it would seem. Yep, I don't see no chests or nothing. Alright, I think that's this place cleared then. Another relatively straightforward one, not gonna lie. Pretty easy. First one to have a proper puzzle, though. I mean, not that you could really call that a puzzle, but you know what I mean. Some sort of obstacle. I do think it's funny that people will often make fun of Skyrim's puzzle design when Oblivion had, frankly, very, very similar lazy puzzle design as well. But at least Oblivion's typically had encounters kind of focused around them in some ways. Whereas Skyrim really didn't. Alright, that was a quick and easy adventure.
What is it, citizen?
Who's that guy? Hey, wait a minute. Who are you?
This is a holdup. Hand it over or die.
No. You can take it
We
from
can
me if you
play
can.
it that way if you like. Oh, what's the matter? Is
Guards,
the baby gonna
help!
cry?
Where'd he go? Guard, help me! Guard! Assistance!
Show me what you've got.
I need to be very careful here. I'd like him to focus on the soldier. I guess he's not going to. Ooh, it almost happened. I almost hit him. Elven shield, nice.
What is it, sir?
Thank you for
Farewell,
your service,
citizen.
I guess. I love how the guards saw that man standing there and just didn't think anything of it, and allowed me to progress, no problem. I do think it's interesting that you have to pass through Fort Ash, right? That's like... Yeah, you have to pass through it in order to progress to Weynon Priory. That's pretty neat. And we're like proper in the Great Forest, or at least over there is proper in the Great Forest, because you can see how forested it gets. It's still a little sparse right now. More sparse than I remember it being, frankly. And a lot brighter. It's not as green as I would like it to be. But I think that's kind of the overall opinion with the remaster, is that not everything really looks as good as it should. Odil Farm. And it's not a joke name. That's just what the place is called. I don't believe that we can actually do anything here. Yeah, because the door to Odil Farm's locked, so it's just a place for now. There's nothing that we can actually really do with it. And Weynon Priory is just up ahead. So we've made it. We've made it there, everybody. Not that long of a journey. Fairly few obstacles in the way to get to Weynon Priory. Literally, we had to go out of our way to go to one cave, and then Fort Ash is the only thing directly in our path outside of that. And I think that's why Fort Ash is designed in the way that it is.